Cool. So we're learning web dev stuff, and I'm just making sure my recorder's on. And we're learning how to build web pages. And there is a GitHub repo that we're working out of. It's GitHub goes to 11, and then go to the repository HTML CSS Bootcamp. And then follow me on Twitter. I'm always tweeting things which are cool. So there's my Twitter deal. And the last thing I want to say is I'm building a website with some friends, which is for the greater good to help people get jobs and you know, part-time and full-time employment. Come check it out. We're going to be launching pretty soon, so take a look at that. So we're going to be looking at how to work with selectors in CSS and how to select things on a page. We're going to do these exercises right here. So I'm going to grab this emmet. That's a big old chunk of emmet. I have no idea what it's going to do. And go into my editor, drop it in there, and then hit tab. And it filled out some pretty interesting code. And so now I'm going to target this. And the first targeting I want to use, select all p tags that are children of a div and make them red. So p tags, right here are all my p tags that are children of a div and make them red. So which lines do I want to have become red? Children of a div. Is 10 a child of a div? No. Line 10 is not a child of a div. Line 12, 13, 14, are they children of a div? Yeah. What about line 16? Child of a div? Yeah. Right? And what about 21, 22, 23? No. So how do I do that with CSS? Anybody know? Want to tell me? Div, P, color red. Cool. So 1, 0. This is 0, I guess, up here. We'll make it a double 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, and then that one. Perfect. So those are all children of a div. So I'm going to close all this and copy that and paste it, and we'll call it 06. And then the next one is going to be, I think, something similar. So it's the same CSS, or the same HTML. And select all p tags that are immediate children of a div and then make them red. Immediate children. So what are the immediate children? What are the immediate children of a div? Which lines? Immediate children. Is 16 an immediate child of a div? No. It's only 12, 13, and 14. How do we select immediate children of a div? Well, we might not remember, so we could go to CSS Selectors, and we could look at this list. And right here, we just did this one. Div P selects all P elements inside div elements. And then we have D greater than P, or like, hey, pointing to those beneath it. Selects all P elements where the parent is a div element. Selects all P elements that are placed immediately after div elements. All right, so let's try each of these and see which one gives us what we want. There's this one. And when we're done with that one, we'll try the plus and see what it does. Boom. That looked pretty good, right? Immediate children. And then there's the plus. What's the plus do? Plus does this one. So that's a sibling, right? Right after it. Let's just see that. We have div, we have plus, then we have a tilde. See if a tilde does. Tilde is all of them, all the siblings. Sibling right after. And this one is immediate children. Kind of cool. So there's your immediate children solution. And we have nice notes on those, which I'm going to show you in uno momento. So here in our video index, our notes, which you can find right here if you're watching this online. Right there's the course outline. Pa-chow! And we're going to look at that right now. So nth child, first letter, first line. So that's like worth taking a cell phone snapshot with. All p tags beneath a div, all p tags immediately beneath a div, all p tags that are sibling following a div, all p tags that are immediate sibling following a div. What mnemonic device can we use to remember these things? Because I need one. Or do you just have to rote memory in them? Anybody got one? Like, how do we remember that tilde is all siblings following? How can you remember that tilde, which looks kind of like an S, is all siblings following? All siblings following. Because that tilde kind of looks like a snake or it looks like an S, and siblings starts with an S. So whenever we see the tilde, we think that's a sideways S, baby. And we think sideways S, sibling starts with S. Tilde means all siblings following a div. How do we remember the plus? Is immediate sibling following a div. Plus is an emergency. If that works for your brain, cool. It doesn't work for mine. I think, like, you know, if you have a kid, it's like +1, or you bring somebody to an event, you RSVP +1, it's going to be me +1. So, you know, div plus P is like div's going to show up, and right next to div, holding div's hand, going to be the P, right? Sibling, immediate after the div, they're going to be right next to each other. So kind of like +1. You all heard that before? Like RSVP +1. So that's the way I think of it. So div is plus. Plus means like the immediate sibling following a div. Tilde is all siblings following a div. And greater than is all tags immediately beneath the div. You got your picture there? Cool. So let's look at that again. Here's the index. Here's the CSS. You ready to drill it? How many people this is helpful? Okay. So here's the code. And we won't have it be doing anything. Well, I guess we'll leave it up. All right, when I do this, when I do that, which lines are going to be red? Which p tags are going to be red? So give me line numbers. Better yet, get out pencil and piece of paper. You ready? Pencil and piece of paper. Let's get you engaged kinesthetically, get you moving. If your heart rate goes over 150, I want you to set your pencil down, okay, because you're working too hard. I know you guys don't get a lot of exercise. You're just computer people. So when you're moving that pencil, if your heart rate gets too high, make sure you consult with the doctor before you start using your pencil. You know how they have those warnings on the machine at the gym? Consult with your doctor before you start an exercise program. All right, so write down which lines are going to be red with the selector on CSS file line 14, div p. Which line numbers are going to be red? Write them down. Okay? Which line numbers are going to be red? Should write down some numbers. All right, so the answer is 12, 13, 14, and 16 are all going to be red. So it's all P's which are a child of a div, beneath a div. And if we look at that, all those, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, and lorem ipsum. And if we remind ourselves of this deal, div p, all p tags beneath a div. Okay? All right, so now which p tags are going to be red? So write down your numbers. Write down your numbers. Which p tags are going to be red? You see the tilde looks kind of like a what? What's tilde look like? Looks like an S. What's an S make you think of? Sibling. So what lines are you going to have, or line? It's going to be 19, 20, and 21. It's only siblings that follow. It's all the siblings. 19, 20, and 21. There we go. Okay, what about this one? Plus 1. What line or lines are going to be read? It's like plus 1, right? It's only the immediate siblings, just plus 1. So it's just going to be line 19. It's the one following. 0, 0, 1. What about this one? It's going to be 12, 13, and 14. Here, I'll make it easier. I'll do this. Make this 10. Make this 12. Make this 13. Make this 14. Make this 16. Make that 19, 20, 21. Now you know which line numbers, right? So that's going to be 12, 13, and 14. Cool? How many people that was helpful? All right. So just remember this deal. All p tags immediately beneath the div. All p tags are sibling, following a div, sibling. Plus 1. All p tags are immediate sibling. So that would be just the p tag that is an immediate sibling following a div.
Well, but if there's a second div, then it would be that div as well.
Yeah, so we had 2 divs with p after it. You're saying this. All right. Oh, here's a good one. What symbol do I put there to select? Okay, what symbol do I put there to select lines 19 and 24? What symbol do I put there to select lines 19, 24 plus? So you're right, that should remain. What symbol do I put here to select lines 12, 13, and 14 only? Greater than. Okay? Because greater than is all p tags immediately beneath the div. What symbol do I put here to select 19, 20, 21, 24? Tilde. Give me all the siblings following an element. What symbol do I put here to select 12, 13, 14, and 16? None. Just read through those once more. Nice little drill, right? So let's reinforce that and just work it with each other, or work it with yourself. And Or you want to keep rolling? You want to work? We're getting to 4. We need to learn some new stuff. We've been doing a lot of homework. Reviewing it. We'll keep rolling. All right. Next one is use image to create this and select all p tags that are siblings following a div and make them red. So all of them that are siblings following a div and make them red. So what's going to be our CSS selector? Siblings, all paragraphs that are siblings following a div, make them red. All. What symbol are we going to use? What's going to be the CSS selector for this one? It's going to be div, then what? Tilde, because a tilde looks like an S and sibling starts with an S. We want all the siblings following a div. So div tilde p. Okay? And here, select all p tags that are immediate sibling following a div. So immediate should make you think of just 1, plus 1. P tags are immediate sibling following. So it'll be div plus p on that one. That's it. That's our homework for that one.